Hello everyone, my name is Dean and today I'm going to be talking about Amazon FBA. FBA is in Fulfillment by Amazon. So this is a very common and spoken about topic nowadays in 2018. A lot of people are moving into the industry. There's a lot of gurus out there explaining how Amazon FBA will change your life. It's an automated business. Pretty much you buy stuff from China, you send it to Amazon, and then you list your product on Amazon. They'll market it for you and sell it for you, and you'll be making a whole bunch of money in no time. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how Amazon is really the entrepreneurial black hole for a lot of people getting started, and how there's a lot of problems that come along with Amazon FBA that most people don't know about, and then they get started, then they end up losing money or spending a lot of time really not getting anywhere and not really making the money they want or having the lifestyle that they want by having that supplemental or side income, or even making a couple $1,000s each month to have outside of their jobs, or even simply just as their main focus or main job. So in this video I'm going to be explaining the common problems. So here I have listed the first 6 problems, just some of the basic problems, and this pretty much encompasses most of what you're going to be dealing with. So first of all, finding a product, sourcing products, shipping costs, storage costs, marketing your product, actually getting it out there to people, and branding, as in putting a private label or a brand on your product and making sure that people actually want to buy it, and it's not just something that's going to freak people out and have them run away from you. So first of all, finding a product can be very difficult. You have to consider a lot of things. So for example, your niche, the restrictions on particular products, the costs up front, and the competition in that niche. So you're going to have to decide between a lot of things. And for example, many niches are already highly oversaturated. A lot of them just have high competition for keywords, SEO. There have been people on Amazon for a long time now, and the competition is pretty much getting more and more difficult every day. And finding a good product is hard to do. A lot of people would go after fad products such as fidget spinners or whatever there may be, just other products, but those are not profitable and they're very difficult to do. So finding a product is the first problem you're going to have. Just a little tip for the competition. Within the top 10 listings of your product keyword, 5 to 7 of those listings should have under 50 customer reviews. This is still a good bit of customer reviews, but customer reviews are what people really base on when they're buying a product. They want to see that people have reviewed it and what they think about it. So this is a very important metric to keep in mind when going to see if you can compete with the product and be able to get reviews, get sales, and other stuff through SEO. Moving forward, sourcing products is another. Okay, so moving forward, sourcing products is the next problem that you're going to face as an Amazon FBA business. So once you found a good product, you've decided on the product you want to buy, you have to find this product. So the way you find it is you go to Alibaba, you go to Walmart, retail, if you're doing retail arbitrage. If you're doing whatever, you're going to go and you're going to try to find this product for cheaper so that you can resell it on Amazon for a profit. So in order to find this product, you're going to most likely reach out to suppliers from China through Alibaba or these other small websites, and you're going to buy a bulk load of products and then have them branded and sent to wherever you're going. So the problem with this is it's really hard to keep track of the quality of the product you want to sell. A lot of times manufacturers demand that you buy products in bulk, around 500 items or more, which immediately sets you up with a high upfront cost, and you're already in the hole before you even made any sales or even close to making any sales. So after all of this, you still have not been able to test your product live on the Amazon market until Amazon actually receives your shipment. So you're going to be waiting around a long time until your product gets developed, shipped, and everything, with money just kind of already sunk into the business. Okay, so the next problem is shipping your product. Of course, with physical products, you have to ship them either by sea, air, or rail. And you can usually do a combination of these, or just tell your manufacturer to ship it in the cheapest way possible. But of course, cheaper takes a longer time, and faster takes less time but is more expensive. So whether you send it from a manufacturer by air, boat, or rail, it's still going to be expensive to deliver a bulk package of items to an Amazon warehouse. Some tips to save money on this is by having lightweight products, smaller size products, or products that are easily packageable and that Amazon is not going to have a hard time storing in their warehouse or receiving. The next problem that you might have to face is storage with Amazon FBA. So a lot of Amazon sellers deal with this problem once they've already gotten into the business. Once Amazon receives your product, not only do they charge you a seller's fee and also, handle the selling process and labels for all of your products, but they do charge you a storage fee. So if you have a lot of inventory that your manufacturer made you purchase in bulk, Amazon will charge you for taking up that space in their, in their warehouse, and you're going to be charged, anywhere from thousands of dollars to less to more, depending on how much you have and how much space your product takes. So what you want to do is you want to try to limit your inventory so you don't get too much of a storage fee, but at the same time you want to keep enough items in stock so that if they don't get sold out, especially if you're running a promotion and a lot of your products are selling. But this is once again assuming that you've already become an Amazon seller and you've had some sales or you're even ranked for your product at all. So of course, another important step is marketing your product. So let's say you have found your product, you've sourced it, you've shipped it to Amazon, your listing is now live on Amazon, and it's your first, second day and nothing happens. You get 0 sales. Well, why is that? Well, it's because it's just another listing on Amazon on a search result keyword that has, maybe not that much competition, but you're brand new, so you have 0 reviews, you have 0 sales. You're pretty much non-existent on the search rankings. So what you have to do is to get started is get some sales to get more sales. You're going to want to market in other methods, either through Facebook, Google, or even get family members or friends to buy your product and leave you a review, and this will show Amazon that people are interested in this product, and you will begin to show up in listings and further up for your keyword on the Amazon search pages. After that, another important factor to consider is branding your product. So when you purchase your product from a manufacturer, you can't simply sell that product right away with no label, no name, no information about it, none of that. You can't just sell an empty ball or a stick or something with nothing on it. So branding includes sending your product to a different business to have a logo added, or simply having your manufacturer brand your product, which means they will put your logo on your product before they ship it out, and this will of course increase your per item cost. And this is once again more money sunk in to your Amazon FBA business with 0 money yet made. And this could be anywhere from 1 to 2 to 3 months where you're just sitting around. Let's cover the similarities between Amazon resale and ticket resale. Pretty much everything is on this list here. Amazon FBA, first you find a good niche product, you purchase that product in advance. For ticket resale, you research, there's a lot of different factors that you take in mind: the event, the city size, the capacity of the venue, how popular the artist is, the day of the week, a lot of different things like that. What seat section, how good the seat is, how good the view is. So it still involves, a lot of research about the event up front, but in tickets you have a much better understanding of the demand for that product already, and that's kind of like the first differentiating feature. So the second part in Amazon is, you send your product to Amazon and they hold it in your warehouse, and you market your listing online, whether through SEO, through Facebook ads, through Google ads, however you want to market your product. With ticket resale, you simply list your tickets or purchased tickets on as many different sites as possible. So you list your inventory up. There's POS systems which manage all your tickets, and you list that on one site, and then it lists it on Ticketmaster, on Viagogo, all these different sites all at once. So it's pretty easy to do it that way. 3 for Amazon is you get sales or you hold inventory while incurring storage costs. And similarly for ticket resale, you either sell your tickets quickly right after they sell out, or if there's they're good quality tickets, people want to buy them for a premium right away. But even if you're holding tickets for a longer time, they're on the market until the event date is closer. There's no storage cost because it's of course it's a digital product, so you don't have to pay for that. And then 4 for Amazon, you sell your product and Amazon pays you in your sellers panel. And for tickets, you sell your tickets on various sites, and then they from those sites send you a payment in your PayPal. Usually the gain is between 20 to 100%, but it can be 20 to 200, 300, 400% based on the event. If it's a playoff game or if it's like a really big event, people really want to see the last Elton John show, Eminem playing for the last, something insane like that. You can make huge margins on tickets, whereas in Amazon, you really can only buy, something for, 20 cents, and you can sell it maybe for $4, which the gain is huge, but you have to sell a lot of those. You can't really buy anything that's worth $100 and sell it for $1,000. And that's something that differentiates tickets from Amazon. The margins you can make in resale is a lot huger, a lot bigger. So moving forward, differences between Amazon resale and ticket resale are listed over here. So Amazon, only 5% ever succeed at making a profit. Only 5% of people ever succeed at making a profit with Amazon, which is a huge, huge number. There is a high turnover rate, which means 95% of people quit within the first 2 months of trying to sell on Amazon. Most people purchase their inventory and then never sell anything, and they just have a lot of a product that they never sold any of them, and then Amazon's charging them for storage, and they can't sell it, so they don't know what to do, and they end up, getting the product shipped to their house or just completely like tossing away their inventory, which is ridiculous. So the third thing on Amazon is more people lose money with Amazon FBA than make money. You hear a lot of the woo-woo stories. People are making so much money with Amazon. It's the automated business. If you don't treat it like a business and really focus on it and work on it, like almost every day, you will most likely lose money with Amazon FBA. It's not the automated business like many people expect. And there's also thousands of unexpected costs. Like I said, cost, storage, those kind of things. On the other hand, in the ticket resale market, most completely new brokers, even me when I was a completely new broker, on my first ticket, you can make money. You can turn a profit on those tickets. So, you buy tickets for Odessa for $60. You can't make it to the event. You list them on StubHub because you can't go, and all of a sudden they're selling for $150, and you sell 2 of them. You just made like $200 just by buying tickets and relisting them, just by waiting a little bit of time. So it's a lot easier, and it's like the time commitment is tremendously smaller with ticket resale. With ticket resale, there's also zero physical inventory, shipping, storage, or any of that cost, because it's not a physical product. You can just have it as a PDF on your laptop. You upload it, and then they sit around being sold. You have your price really high. As it gets closer to the event date, maybe you drop your price, or they just continue to sell all the way up, and you make a whole bunch of money. So at the same time, each product or each ticket is a unique and time-sensitive product. This is a really important factor because it means that your ticket is unique. So every single product, pretty much, like no one's really in your exact niche because it's a ticket. It has a time stamp on it, and like when the event happens, then it's no longer worth anything. So that's one of the downsides of ticket resale, you could say, is that once the event passes, your inventory is pretty much useless. So most of the time you will sell for a profit. Sometimes you will break even. Sometimes you lose money. Like very, very few times where you can lose money because it's such a predictable market. And then, like I said in number 4, product demand is much easier to gauge for most markets. If an artist is doing well, if it's a weekend, it's in a big metropolitan city, you can pretty much bet that you're going to make money, especially using our toolbox software, which I'll talk about next or later on. So what are the differences with ticket resale? It is a highly unsaturated market compared to Amazon resale. The market cap is around 50 billion or even larger. Amazon is obviously much higher than that, at around 900 billion, but there are literally so few people in this industry. It's mostly made of big brokers who do millions of volume a year, and they just focus on large events such as sport games and giant, huge events, pretty much like Beyonce, the Super Bowl, things like that. But there are literally thousands of small niches, small bands, little artists performing in small 2,000, 3,000, 1,000 venue size capacity events where there is money left on the table, where tickets are selling for $20 and people are willing to pay $200 for those tickets. So there's a lot of money to be made, and the ticket resale market cap is actually 100 billion, which is double what I was assuming at first. So it's just a lot of potential, and those are some of the basic fundamental differences that make ticket resale a really good industry to get into right now. So don't get me wrong, Amazon definitely works. A lot of people make a lot of money with Amazon. They're very successful with FBA. It's once you get your product out there, once you get your branding done, once you have your Instagram, your Facebook ads, everything running, and you have your product sourced and labeling, once you get all those systems done, it really is a really good business to have, but it's very difficult to get started. It can take months and months, and you can very easily also fail. So you have to dedicate a lot of time to Amazon. It's definitely not the automated business where you can just make a couple grand on autopilot, unlike the ticket resale market, which is more of like spend, 1-2 hours a day, maybe even less than that, and you can make a couple $1,000s a month. You don't even have to spend an hour a day. I personally spend maybe, I buy tickets, every other day, every day, and then I go ahead and resell them, and I can expect to make, anywhere from a couple grand to more than that every single month, simply just reselling tickets. It's a lot simpler and easier to do than Amazon FBA. So a quick comparison of Amazon and Amazon FBA versus ticket resale is right here. So both have upfront costs. In ticket resale, you have more security because you already have a better gauge of how much people really want that ticket, and it's a specific ticket, so you know that someone's going to want to buy that individual ticket and not just like a generic product. So they both have high upfront costs, but they're different in some ways. So in Amazon, 95% of people quit after a few months. Similarly, with ticket resale, most people list highly demanded products on multiple ticketing sites, and they can make money within the first month or first event they do, as I've already mentioned. And Amazon, it's hard to predict market demand, hard to sell and market a product, and massively time-consuming and difficult. And with ticket resale, you can easily make anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 per month. A lot of people go from their first month making $100, $200 as they're testing it out, and the next month they just do 10 times that pretty much. They buy 10 times more tickets, and they'll go to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $10,000 in profit within like 2-3 months. So you could be making $10,000 of profit within 3 months. So all you would have to do is just buy, $1,000 worth of tickets. You list it for $150. You have $1,500. Then you buy tickets again, and you do the same thing, and now you have $2,000 or $2,300, and you can keep flipping your money within 3 months. You can go from $1,000 to $3,000, $4,000, and continue scaling from there. And that's what a lot of brokers tend to do, and that's what we've seen as the natural progression. So it's not something that's completely crazy. So who are we? Particularly, we are Ticket Flipping. We are the only ticket reseller training and networking group that exists for this industry. In comparison to Amazon, Ticket Flipping would be Jungle Scout, Viral Launch, or the Amazing Selling Machine, all bundled up into one package. So we provide new brokers with advanced training on what events to buy for and how to personally learn how to select profitable events. And also network with a large group of brokers of around 500 people who have already flipping tickets and who are just learning how to buy tickets as well. So we have a huge network, and we also provide paid advanced tools for interested brokers to help them filter profitable events more quickly. And you can learn more about our software features on our website. You might find it interesting once you kind of begin brokering it and really want to expand. Most brokers, once they start making $2,000, $3,000, they're going to want to use some software which is going to help them find events much quicker, or even just getting started, you can dive right in and find events quicker just simply using our software features, which I'll talk about. So what exactly is ticket brokering? So ticket brokers earn money by buying tickets for events that will sell out, and then once those events sell out, the tickets are easily resold online for a higher price than what you paid for, and you make money. That's pretty much basically it. The trick is finding events that will sell out consistently and being able to sell them quickly and easily. And just to wrap this up, I guess, don't take my word for it. Don't take our word for it. It's really just simple, pretty much, is all I have to say. You can get started today. Simply go on Ticketmaster, research popular artists in the area. Whoever's in your area. Whatever general admission concerts there. Pick a venue with anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 seats. You can look up the venue sizes online. It's public information. Buy those tickets from Ticketmaster. If it's a popular artist, you can check how much they're reselling for on StubHub. It's literally the easiest way to find out. If other brokers are selling it, you can sell it. Just go on StubHub, see if they're selling for more, and if they are selling for more for that same exact section that you're buying for on Ticketmaster for cheaper, buy some and relist them and sell them and see how it works out for you. A lot of ticket resale information is already available online in many articles and different videos. You can pretty much find everything we have at Ticket Flipping online if you just spend hours and hours and hours researching it. But at Ticket Flipping, we have hundreds of videos you can watch. Even on our YouTube channel, on this channel right here, you can go ahead and watch. We have many different videos that explain different concepts of ticket resale, finding, and so much more. So you can also go to our website and find more out that way. So here's what some of our members had to say. Just from our ticket resellers groups. The first message is digging the group. My first month prior to joining was 2,395 in February, and he hit 3,000 last night for October, and still 10 days left. So this person just started out, or he just joined our group, and he was able to go to 3,000 within 20 days, and his last month was completely different. So The next person saying ticket flipping definitely helped me get comfortable with brokering. It's worth every penny. I do understand why people flock here. It's super easy. Here below that is a market prediction we made where we recommended Haywire tickets, which is a EDM concert. And as you see on StubHub, they were averaging double in price. So you can double your money. It's really too simple. Some more people saying, they started flipping, how much they made, 255, 463. See, these are like fairly large numbers if you're talking about profit, because that's, that would be a week's worth of work if you're working 10 hours a day. So it's really a lot of money and a lot of potential to make money without the fees and all the hidden complications of Amazon. And this is some more people who have to say, how ticket resale has really helped them out. And we at Ticket Flipping personally have given them the information they need to, learn how to become better and how to find better tickets to resell. So, and this is just some more people. So if you have found this comparison useful and want to learn more about ticket resale, I recommend you visit our website. Like I said, we have a lot of YouTube videos you can watch right on YouTube. And for an in-depth guide PDF on how to find profitable events and how to start reselling tickets with zero prior knowledge, I promise you don't need to know anything. Just enter your email on our introductory page of ticket flipping and we'll send you a PDF. It's like 15 pages and it'll explain pretty much the whole concept of how to find profitable events and buy them, and download them, upload them, resell them, everything that you need to know. And that's completely free. We know members are going to want to come back and they're going to want to learn more. They're going to want to network. They're going to want to ask better questions. So we don't mind giving away all this information for free, because a lot of members, will still find it useful even when they do come back and sign up for ticket flipping. And if you do want, you can just go ahead and visit ticketflipping.com and just go ahead and become a member and start reselling tickets right away. So you can just join our Slack group, which is our private members group, and that's super easy to do as well. So final words is ditch Amazon FBA for a resale business that works. Ticket resale is just 1,000 times better. Me personally, a lot of people that I know and close friends, and I'm not saying this just to hype it up, but have actually made profits with ticket resale. This is why we highly recommend that if you're considering Amazon FBA, or if you're already doing it and you're having a hard time, check out ticket resale, check out ticketflipping.com, and see if maybe ticket resale is for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good one.